Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Hard Knight. You know, last time I posted a video was on Black Ops 2, so you know I was basically skipping Call of Duty. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about Advanced Warfare, and I want to give you all a heads up. When I do my next Black Ops 2 improvement video, which should be coming this month, obviously, I hope within 2 weeks, it just depends on how busy my schedule is, then I will be hosting up a video that says ask your questions about, you know, all the stuff that I've been talking about. In the last video, I want to give everyone an early heads up. If it gets 15 likes, the second last video, in the last video, I will show how I am as a player am super efficient. And by super efficient, I mean get the highest score, how I always make sure I get extra points, how I get my streaks so easy, and how to keep a high score per minute when I'm playing my game and not, you know, always worried about OBJ or not always worried about kill whoring or not always worried about, you know, assist points off of UAVs and counters and such. So, Black Ops 2 versus Advanced Warfare. These games are very alike. If you like Black Ops 2, you will probably like Advanced Warfare. You have lots of health in Advanced Warfare. I'm letting you know right now. There's no denying that. If you get double teamed, 90% of the time you're screwed. The way you shoot things out, like grenades and stuff, those are different. You have to relearn them. The scopes, they look a bit better. As you can see, they're way more clear sight. The iron sights on this game, most of them are good. I just prefer the red dot on subs because with subs, you know, you can't get that long distance hit markers. You can't get the long distance hit markers when you can't aim it. And usually the subs are really small iron sights. Like this one, for example, has a straight lineup. If you ever use it, I think it's the A1M1, I believe this is called. It's a good gun. Oh, I was right, ASM1. So anyway, more back to the comparisons. Black Ops 2 versus those are nearly the same game. The difference is you can dash around in this game. You can obviously die by explosives a lot easier in this game. It's still fast-paced. It's like Black Ops 2 and Ghost had a baby, but they perfected it. And when I say perfected, I don't mean the game's without flaws. No, I mean the movement is pretty slow like Ghost. As you can see when I'm running around, you move. So when you lay down, you can move really slow. It's something I like because campers can't just camp in random places and see you and then get the easy kill by turning their body in half a millisecond or something like that. Anyway, the other things that are like Ghost in this game, basically, how do I say this? I'm trying to think about the best way to say this. Sniping is a little bit like it. Assault rifles run this game, so don't even think about running a sub this game. I just was having a great game, so that's why I was able to use the subs. Subs are not very effective unless you're at really close quarters. And I was trying to stay as close as possible to the enemy. Kill streaks, they're not that great. They're customizable though. And before I go into that, I'm going to actually talk about what is similar to Ghost in this game. Besides the movements, I don't really see much Ghost in this. I mean, there's no theater mode. That's one really big reminder of COD Ghost. If you didn't like that, that's not here still. I have an Elgato, so I'm going to be recording anyway. I'm playing on Xbox 360 for anyone wondering. And onto the customizable kill streaks. So I get a UAV for say. Before I go out and play, I can customize this UAV. And the UAV can have a whole lot of things. And I'm gonna go look at the list and give you some right now. So here's one. Speed. You need an extra 50 points on the regular UAV count to get speed. Regular UAV, I believe, is 300.
Friendly Warbird in the air.
No, excuse me, 400. Speed at 50. So that means the radar updates faster. Or you can do extra assist points. It gives you more assist points for every kill your team gets. That's a Black Ops 2 thing, obviously. Extra time, which is 100 plus on it. You can only have 3 of these, but you can only start with 1 when you first have the game until you like level up. Anyway, extra time, the UAV lasts longer. The Scrambler, which is a counter and regular UAV at once. Enemy direction is like a VSAT. It shows them moving in waves, like it waves the UAV, like updates it, and then it shows the direction they're walking. It's like an advanced UAV, I guess. But I kind of see it as a VSAT because it's more accurate. A lot of people use low profile, so UAVs are not going to be very effective. There's threat detection. Threat detection is awesome. Anytime the UAV updates, you can see enemies through the wall for a momentary glance. It's kind of like the Oracle from Ghost. There's orbital for the UAV, which means they cannot shoot it down. You can put it out in the orbit where it cannot be seen. And then last but not least, they brought this back from Modern Warfare 3 days. Support. This costs so many points extra, but you know, obviously when you die, your streak continues. So that's just a typical example of UAV. Not every streak has support. I'm glad they don't all have support. If they all had support, I'd be a little bit angry at them, because you would be giving people with assault streaks support. And there's a streak I believe I got earlier in this game when I was just talking about comparisons called the system hack. The system hack is technically an EMP. What it does is it just puts this big X with a skull or a face on your screen, and it tries to mess up your vision for one, and it's all fuzzy and blurry. And I would say it's really annoying, but at the same time it's not underpowered or overpowered. It basically stops your constant radar production because you lose your radar. It messes up your exosuit a bit, and at the cost of some extra points for the user, if you customize it, you could do certain things with it. Like, for example, on one of my classes, I have Flash, which is 50 extra points. What that means, it flashbangs all the enemies for a short period. And then there's more. There's Disable Exosuit. So that means the flying around and jumping down from things and all that stuff that you can just do freely, it no longer works temporarily. I know System Hack sounds overpowered right now, but it only lasts for about 15 to 25 seconds. I never actually counted. System Hack is extremely annoying. It is counterable by a perk, but most people don't run that perk. And things like that, it makes me happy. I want to know things are counterable, but I don't want, you know, people to be 100% immune. If you're getting punished with streaks, then you deserve to get punished with streaks. I mean, not everybody is as good as everyone else per se. Like, I might not be as good as the next guy, but at the same time, when you get streaks, you deserve to be able to punish people. I don't agree with the whole, you know, you can just dodge everything. I mean, I remember that was the case with Assassin in Modern Warfare 3. The only difference was that you just couldn't use your streaks during the brief period of time. So that's all I really have to say about this. The perks, they're okay. The streaks aren't that great. The sentry gun is no longer in the game. They changed it to a remote turret. You can make it a sentry gun at the cost of an extra 200 points, and you could make this a support streak. I kind of like that because the sentry is not OP anymore. Before, it had like amazing reflex aim. It automatically reacted the second it popped out, and it would shoot through walls sometimes. This sentry gun takes time to react. I think it can be punched, and yeah, that's another thing. There's no more panic knifing. You can run around with a knife only, but you can only panic punch. I know it sounds funny, but when you see, I know they stole a lot from other games, but I gotta say, Call of Duty, kudos to you for knowing what to put in this game, and I'm happy with it. I really am. I only have to complain about really 2 things. Low profile is very overpowered. People constantly camp with it. Low profile means you can't be seen by UAVs. I don't have a problem with stealth perks, but make sure they're not OP. like Assassin, Cold-Blooded, the original Ghost perk, things like that. They need to fix that. And the other thing is inconsistency. For some reason or another, I might go like 40 and 10 or something in one game, and then another game I'll go like 20 and 20. I don't know what it is. I think it's connection. I'm not sure. Everyone's always had 1 or 2 bars when they play. I don't see any lag, but that's just that. So I'm going to need to finish up a little bit early today. Remember what I said. If my second last video, I believe it's the 7th video, gets 15 to 20 likes, you should tell all your friends. I will tell everybody how I'm super efficient.
Paladin requesting assistance.
Later, YouTube.
C secure. Our UAV is online. UAV in waiting. Losing Bravo. Well done, Sentinel.